My message for Bernie Sanders is that Donald Trump has been telling your story better than you have. Well, maybe not specifically telling your story, but Donald Trump is a perfect metaphor for Bernie Sanders' story. The first point I always hear the senator making is that nothing else in this election really matters as long as 0.1% of the population controls the wealth, therefore the elections, and therefore Washington, D.C. Here in California, if you want to run for senator, you need $50 million to get in the game. That means that if you win, during the next 6 years, half of your time is going to be spent repaying $50 million worth of favors. The other half of your time, of course, will be borrowing another $50 million so you can get reelected. The result, after every expensive election, the needs and the desires of the American people are drowned out by the clamoring of the special interest groups that paid for those elections. Compare that to the current Republican search for a candidate. We started this election process with 17 Republicans hopefuls. They come from all sorts of backgrounds, including but not limited to, of course, congressmen, senators, governors. I've listened to all the debates. I'm sure that some of these candidates have a 3-step program for reducing violent crime in America, or a 4-step program to creating new jobs. All kinds of strategies for building a more perfect union. But so far I haven't heard them, and you haven't either. Because during this campaign, the hopes, the desires, the strategies of 16 of these 17 hopefuls have been drowned out by the needs of one special interest, that 5.9% of the original hopefuls. I appreciate Donald Trump's campaign. It's been very entertaining. But sadly, Donald Trump's entire campaign, and consequently all the other campaigns of the remaining candidates, have not been about the issues facing Americans. Donald Trump's campaign is all about the campaign. The audiences are huge, their response amazing. But Senator Sanders' message to the American people is that the money behind the special interest groups is drowning out the needs and the desires of the American people. And Donald Trump, in his campaign, has been a perfect metaphor for this message.